Good evening. My name is Cindy Tu, and I want to welcome you to the promotion ceremony for the class of 2025. Before we begin, we would like to go over some important reminders. Please silence your cell phones. This evening's ceremony is being video recorded, and a link will be shared with you to download at your convenience. There is no need to watch the night through your digital devices. Photographs are also being taken and will be posted on our campus Facebook feed and Instagram. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Please welcome Lily Lee, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening. At this time, please stand. Remove any hats and place your right hand over your heart as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you the head of school for Fairmont's Anaheim Hills campus, Mr. Tobin Bechtel.
Good evening, everybody. So, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents, cherished families, and most importantly, the exceptional class of 2025, welcome. Let's give them a round of applause. So, it is with pride and genuine joy that I stand before you to celebrate this milestone. As your head of school, now in my third promotion ceremony, I've had the privilege of watching many of you grow since you were just finding your footing at the end of 6th grade, learning the rhythms of middle school and beginning to see who you were becoming. Over these 3 years, you've shown to us what it truly means to pursue learning without limits, not just as a motto, but as a mindset. You stretched your thinking, stepped into discomfort, supported one another, and taken on challenges with courage and care. The education you've received here at Fairmont goes far beyond academics. It's a foundation rooted in values, strengthened by skills, and sharpened by action. That combination will serve you well, whatever your future holds. I hope you carry with you the voices of your teachers, those voices reminding you to revise one more time, to reflect more deeply, to try again, or simply to believe in yourself. Gratitude is like a campfire. It starts with a spark, but it grows warmer, brighter, and stronger the more you tend to it. Let it guide you as you look back on your time here and forward to what comes next. Many of you have walked these halls for years, many for far longer than I have. But in my time here, I've come to see how deeply your character has been shaped by your families, your friendships, your choices. Your families have invested not just in your education, but in your potential. I know that's both a responsibility and a remarkable opportunity. As you leave our campus and move into new schools and new communities, remember the words of Jane Goodall. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Please remember that you are ambassadors of Fairmont, and your choices will speak volumes about the kind of people that you are and are still becoming. That leaves me with one final reminder, my favorite quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson: "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." Let your enthusiasm power your dreams. Let you push you to act even when it's hard. Let it remind you that your spark, your energy emboldened by enthusiasm, matters. So congratulations, class of 2025. Your future is bright. We can't wait to see the difference that you will make. Thank you. Okay, to our students, please join me in welcoming Dahlia Tortok here to the lectern to share her poem for this celebration. Dahlia?
What we carry forward. We started this journey together. Backpacks filled to the brim, nerves overflowing, stepping into middle school, longing to figure things out. And somehow, well, we did. We survived through the awkward beginnings, the group projects assigned to test our inner patience, the quizzes we might have forgotten to study for, and most importantly, the friends who supported us through it all. We've laughed and giggled in hallways and classrooms, and grown in silence, powerful ways in which grades or report cards could have never fully shown. We didn't just learn math or grammar. We've learned how to grow and shape into who we are, how to work together, how to ask for help when we need it most, and how to keep going when things are challenging at times. We're no longer those aimless sixth graders we once were. No, instead, we've expanded, discovered, succeeded, and come out stronger, wiser, warmer, and bolder. The memories made everlasting, unforgettable. Our hearts carrying stories only we can recite. But we don't only carry stories. We carry bravery, companionship, and the beginning of who we're supposed to be and who we are becoming. So here's to the new adventures that await us in the future. We are so proud of what we've accomplished, and we're only just beginning a brand new chapter. Mr. Connor Davis, our co-ASB advisor, will now come up to the podium and recognize the ASB presidents from the 2024 to 2025 school year.
Good evening. Thank you, Dahlia, for that great poem. On this occasion, we'd like to recognize two people who served in ASB this year. Ms. Swanson and I both served as ASB advisors this whole year. So for those who are not familiar, ASB, Associated Student Body, is a volunteer leadership organization on campus where students are responsible for planning spirit days, lunch activities, running Snack Shack, helping to facilitate the end of semester parties and dances. They assist in distributing information to the student body, gathering feedback on ways to improve the middle school experience and school spirit. As presidents, both of these young ladies were not only leaders, but representatives of Fairmont. It has been a pleasure to see their creativity and excitement displayed in the various activities throughout the year. We are extremely proud of the hard work and the commitment that these leaders have shown during their respective tenures. I will now call up both of this year's ASB presidents. After both students are on stage, they will say a little something about their respective terms. And I will be presenting them each with a gavel to represent their leadership this year. So for our ASB president for fall semester, we have Ashlyn Tan. And then for our ASB president for spring semester, Olivia Sue.
This year has been full of moments we'll remember, starting with semester 1. We brought back 8th grade free dress and ended the semester with a full-day winter celebration, complete with games and an ice cream truck. And of course, we had the fan-favorite snack shack for our middle school. These events weren't just fun. They brought our class closer together and gave us a chance to enjoy our year at Fairmont in a meaningful way.
Semester 2 continued the momentum. We welcomed our new ASC board for notes and reminders and led the 8th grade roller coaster competition judged by students and teachers. We also organized a field day where grades competed for a prize, a fundraiser at Acai Republic, and a spirit week that showed just how much pride and energy our middle school has. We ended the year with the roller rink dance, a chance for all of us to celebrate as a memorable finale to our year. It's been an honor to lead and serve this class. Thank you to our advisors, teachers, ASB members, and everyone who supported us throughout the year. We're excited to see what will continue. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Now I would like to invite Chairman Mr. David R. Jackson to give a few remarks to our class.
Thank you very much. Good evening to our parents, to our families, to our, excuse me, our friends, the faculty and staff, and especially to you 8th grade graduates, or to-be graduates. This year is, excuse me, maybe I need a little water. I haven't done that before. Sorry. First time that's happened. Thank you. This year is especially special to me. It's kind of the second year in a row that I have two of my grandchildren and two granddaughters this year that graduated from the prep just last week. And I have one of my granddaughters graduating with this group today. But you know, with that, as I said to the prep, and I feel the same way here with each of them, this group is just like my grandkids too. I can't call you my kids because I'm a little too old for that, but I feel like I've adopted all of you, and I love following up with you and finding out how you're doing in high school and especially in college and in life, so I hope you stay in contact with us. It's kind of been exciting that 5 of my grandchildren now are in college, and all of them are doing extremely well, and I would have to say because of Fairmont. That's where, without any prejudice, I will say that I really believe and know that Fairmont is one of the very best schools in the whole world. So what makes Fairmont Anaheim Hills truly special is how you, our students, combine competition and compassion. Yes, you are fiercely competitive on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. But within our community, you are teammates. You lift each other up. You celebrate each other's victories. That spirit is rare and it's priceless. New students tell me all the time, I can't believe how welcoming and helpful everyone is, especially the students, which is pretty rare in schools. And I always smile and say, yes, we train them that way. But I think you help train them that way too, as parents, and I appreciate that. It makes our part a lot easier. But it's also a part of the Fairmont magic. Now I'd like to go into one of my favorite parts that I do every year for the last 46 years now, honoring our legacy students, those who started their journey at Fairmont, starting in preschool and throughout up to junior high. So as I call your grade level out, if you would stand up and remain standing so we can recognize you. I'd like to start off with preschool. All of you that joined us in preschool, please stand. Those of you that joined us in kindergarten, would you join them? First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth and fifth grade, And then those of you that joined us in junior high, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, give them a well-rounded applause. Okay, you can be seated. Thank you. That's pretty amazing to see that many of you that have been here for so long. And I do remember you when you were like this. So now I would like to go ahead and do my next favorite part of telling stories about many of our legacy students. Some of you have been here for more than a decade. We've seen you grow into yourselves, finding your voice, pushing toward your dreams. Now I'd like to go ahead and start with Iscella, excuse me, let me say it right, Iscella. Your Fairmont journey started in a way only 2020 could offer, Zoom. You were shadowing from a screen, trying to figure out if this place, full of tiny boxes of faces on your computer screen, was the right fit. But even through the pixels, we could tell you were all in. We were so glad you jumped in with both feet. Mrs. Choi still smiles thinking about those early days. Her classroom quickly became more than just a homeroom. It was basically your personal after-school hangout while you waited for your mom. I think at some point they were considering putting a reserve for Estella sign on one of the desks. It was your place. Weston, I have to share one of Mr. Calabria's favorite memories of you. And basically, honestly, it was just too good, and frankly, it's become one of my favorite ones. It all started with a simple suggestion from Mr. Calabria. You might want to get a TI-84 calculator. Most students would just write it down and move on, but not you. No, you looked at him with a straight face and asked if he was getting a kickback from Texas Instruments, like he was running some underground calculator racket. I checked with Mr., and I know he's not doing that. And then, because you don't just talk the talk, you showed up the next week with a TI-84 in a holster, like a math cowboy, ready to duel equations at high noon. That's classic, Weston, witty, stylish, and somehow always prepared just with that little extra flair. You've made us laugh. You make us think, and clearly, you made math a whole lot more entertaining. Summer Haig, Mrs. Harmon still laughs about how you quietly disappeared one day and then suddenly popped up on national TV as a baking star. From sweet, soft-spoken student to the Kids Baking Championship semifinalist, and then on the Food Network's Holiday Baking Championship as a guest judge. You basically turned sugar and charm into a career. You brought that same grace and charm right back to Fairmont. We are so glad that you did return. I, for one, am anxious to sample some of your cookies and pies. We are so proud of you and wondering, when are we going to get the cookies and samples, huh? Did you bring any today? All right. I'll catch you another time. Duncan Harrington. Mrs. Gabay, your 4th grade teacher, said you had a very special talent this year. You somehow managed to look completely distracted, like your mind was off solving mysteries of the universe, while actually soaking up everything. One time she told you, you better get 100% on this math test because I can tell you have not been paying attention. And guess what? You did it. You got 100%. Just one of the many times you proved you were always 3 steps ahead, even if you looked like you were thinking about lunch or your head was looking into the galaxies. Ariana Jacobs, Mrs. Choi will always remember you as the resident reptile expert, future vet in the making. Your knowledge of bearded dragons, geckos, and basically anything with scales was amazing. And from Mrs. Gabay's kitchen window, Gerard the plant, yes, you named him, is still alive and thriving. Whether it's animals or houseplants, you somehow bring everything to life with style. Choi, after reading The Giver in 6th grade, you watched the movie with your class, and let's just say you had some strong opinions. So many, in fact, that you whipped up a full 20-slide presentation explaining why the book was much better than the movie. It was detailed, persuasive, and honestly, hard to argue with. You set the bar high and clearly expected Hollywood to do the same. So good luck with Hollywood. Brian Lee. Brian Lai. Mrs. Gabay also said she's sure she'll be watching you win the Masters golf tournament someday. It's hard to believe at your age you're already nationally ranked. She's already picturing the crowd going wild as you sink that final putt and slip on that iconic green blazer like a total pro. And yes, she's confident you'll look absolutely smashing in that Masters green blazer. And Brian, when you make it to the Masters, I hope you'll invite me because I will be there rooting for you. And when you win, you got to make sure to say hi and wave to everybody on the air, to all of your classmates here. You do it? All right, we're counting on that. Okay, Audrey Jackson. I know she's probably been fretting all week that Grandpa is going to embarrass the heck out of her. I wouldn't dare do that. Audrey, Mrs. Choi says watching your hair change color during swim season was like tracking the phases of the moon, except somehow more dramatic. Every week, a little blonder, a little more powerful. And apparently, that same energy followed you to the basketball court because Mrs. Choi could not stop talking about your drive and athletic abilities. You've actually inspired her to start exercising, which, according to her, is no small miracle. So basically, you're not just a student, you're a personal trainer by accident. And at your pace, college athletic scholarships, maybe the Olympics, and a pro sport is your future. And I know you can do it. And don't you dare give up on it. Parents, I'm so grateful to all of you for supporting us, for all that you have done to help bring these wonderful kids to be such outstanding students, outstanding individuals. I thank you for trusting us, for supporting us, and allowing us to be a part of your child's story. It does take a village to raise a child, and we are proud to be part of yours, even if sometimes our village hands out a little extra homework. Blame them, not me. Except that's what helps make them successful too, right? I don't see them agreeing too much. Graduates, your success is no accident. You showed up. You worked hard. You supported your classmates. And yes, you've got that extra sparkle that makes you you. But behind every one of you is a team. Parents, guardians, teachers, coaches, staff, and friends, all cheering you on, all believing in you. So before you rush off to the next chapter, take a moment, even more than a moment, and thank them, and especially thank your parents for the incredible opportunities they've given you. And now one more final gift from me. As you move on to high school, I hope you will enjoy the book that I gave you last week, Landing at the Top. Inside you'll find stories, life lessons, and a little encouragement, including one of my favorite ideas, BHAG. It's not mine, it's someone else's, but I copied it. Big, hairy, audacious goals. It's a strange acronym, I know, but I don't think you'll forget it, and I hope that you'll use it. Whatever your dream is, go after it with everything you've got. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. And remember, if you don't ask, the answer is no. So ask, reach, leap, and dream big. And when someone says you can't do that, just say, step back and watch me do it. Only the good things, though, not the bad things. Your future starts now. Step forward with faith, grit, and joy, and don't forget to enjoy every step on the journey. Congratulations, Fairmont Anaheim Hills class of 2025. Thank you. Now Mr. Tolman is going to join me up here. Leave it there for now.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. So we're going to follow up Mr. Jackson's speech with his award, the DRJ, or the David R. Jackson Leadership Award. And basically, just before I go into this, I think this is always a really tough choice because we're only allowed to give out 2. And I can still remember easily the debate that happened in the middle school conference room over who to select. And it was an incredibly hard choice because so many of you are leaders in many, many ways. For Mr. Jackson's award, we present that to middle school students who exemplify leadership through meaningful involvement, consistent character, and academic integrity. So to be considered, students must participate in at least 2 campus activities during the 7th and 8th grade, whether through ASB, athletics, drama, NJHS, debate, robotics, academic competitions, etc. Just as important as participation, however, is presence, being a mentor, modeling responsibility, and lifting others through example. As I said, our faculty nominate from a large pool of qualified candidates, and selecting the final recipients is never easy. This year's honorees meet more than the criteria. They embody them. So we are proud to recognize the 2 following students. The first, a vibrant and visionary presence in ASB, NJHS, and debate. She brings ideas and the energy, clarity, and commitment to see them through. She leads with both creativity and care. It goes this year to Olivia Sue. Come on down. Olivia, you can stay here with us. Thank you. The second, this young man is a multi-talented athlete and a humble leader. He leads not by demanding attention, but by earning respect on the field and in the classroom. His quiet confidence sets the tone for those around him. For this year, that is Luke Butts. Just get a picture there. So together, these students remind us that leadership is not about titles. It's about action, intention, and integrity. Congratulations to both of you. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Okay. All right, I would now like to invite 2 of our NJHS leaders, Arav and Chloe, to the lectern to celebrate the work of National Junior Honor Society.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arav, and I have had the honor of serving as the president of the National Junior Honor Society, or NJHS, this year. I'm joined by our vice president, Chloe To. For those who may not be familiar, NJHS is a nationwide organization that recognizes outstanding middle school students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. Being a part of NJHS means more than just earning good grades. It means using our talents and time to make a difference in our school and community. Since October, NJHS has been involved in a variety of meaningful projects. We began the year by leading a school-wide initiative to create heartfelt cards for Veterans Day, honoring the brave men and women who have served in our military. In November, we proudly hosted Culture Day, an event that celebrated the diversity of our school community. Students brought traditional foods, wore cultural attire, and decorated displays to share their heritage. This year, we were excited to invite 4th and 5th graders as well, making it a truly inclusive experience.
As we progressed after winter break, our members organized a bake sale that raised over $1,200 to support families affected by the LA fires. It was a powerful reminder of how much we can accomplish when we come together for a cause. We also served as ambassadors during our school's open house, welcoming prospective families, giving tours, and proudly representing what makes our school so special. Every one of these efforts reflects the spirit of NJHS, where the pillars of scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship aren't just ideals, but actions we live out. To those who have been part of NJHS, it is a journey of growth, leadership, and impact. Dedication and values have tied each NJHS member together to foster a positive impact to our community. With that, let us commence and end to the 2024-2025 chapter to NJHS. We would like to invite Mr. Bechtel to return to the podium to recognize our Presidential Service Award recipients.
And I think as you're clearly hearing, service is an incredibly important part of Fairmont, which, as Mr. Jackson mentioned in one of the comments, was severely interrupted by COVID. And for many years, we weren't able to do what we like. We have the community service days back on track. And this year, the 8th grade got to be the inaugural class to go to the food bank next door. And what's been wonderful about that opportunity is having middle school students be able to participate in something that is steady and regular and makes a huge difference in many, many people's lives. But we have several students in this class that have gone way above and beyond and have put in for the Presidential Service Award. And that is a national honor recognizing individuals who have made sustained commitment to volunteerism and civic involvement. Citizens around the world have given their time without fanfare, choosing to serve not for applause, but because they believe in making a difference. As the President acknowledged at a lifetime recognition ceremony last year, we are living in a moment that calls for hope and light and love. Hope for our futures, light to see our way forward, and love for one another. Through your service, you are providing all three. Tonight, I am proud to honor the following grade 8 students for the dedication to the greater good and for modeling the kind of servant leadership that strengthens both our school and our broader community. So please join me in celebrating these remarkable young leaders as we invite them forward to receive their awards. I'm going to ask you to come down and I'll give you your award after you're down here. So first for the bronze, which is 50 plus hours of service, Chloe Toe. Just come down here. And then for our gold award, for 100 plus hours of service, first we have Lila Alvarez. Chloe, go ahead and slide over. Yeah. Second, we have Arav Bala. Natalie Millick. And Ashlyn Tan. let's move back into academics. It's now my honor to introduce our valedictorian and salutatorians for the class of 2025. They have brought so much to Fairmont while earning the top academic performance recognition for their class. The distinction of valedictorian and salutatorian is given to the 8th grade students with the highest weighted GPA in the core subjects, including foreign language. They must have attended Fairmont for 7th and 8th grade. GPAs are calculated for the 2 semesters in 7th grade, as well as the first semester of 3rd grade and the 3rd quarter grade in 8th grade. Excuse me. Please join me in the heartfelt congratulations to our valedictorian, Arav Bala. And our salutatorians are Weston Bagley, and Maximus Koo. So your remarkable accomplishments are a testament to your unwavering dedication and passion for learning. You have consistently demonstrated exceptional effort, and your commitment to excellence serves as a shining example for your peers. We are incredibly proud of all of you for all that you have achieved. Your dedication to academics has not only earned you this recognition, but also demonstrates the incredible potential that blossoms in our vibrant school community. So first, I would like to invite Weston Bagley to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Weston Bagley, and it's an honor to speak tonight. We, as 8th graders, are at an inflection point. After years of walking these halls, learning in our classes, and finding out what drives us, this moment marks the end of one chapter and the start of something new. When we first walked into middle school, most of us had no idea what to expect. Some of us were nervous, some of us were confident, all of us were just trying to figure it out. And now here we are, not just older, but stronger, smarter, and more confident and sure of who we are. We made it through the tough stuff, the tests we didn't see coming, the projects we left until the night before, the challenges that made us think, I can't do this, but then we did it anyway. But middle school wasn't just about school. It was about learning how to get back up when things didn't go our way. It was about friendships, real ones, with people we didn't expect. It was about learning when to speak up and when to listen. It was about effort, even when things were hard. The truth is, most people will remember what grades we got or awards we won, but they will remember how we showed up, how we treated people, how we handled the moments that weren't easy. One day, this life will be a distant memory, and most of the things you worried about won't matter at all. Not the awkward conversations, not the mistakes you replayed in your head, not the people you tried too hard to impress, not the money, the comments, the nights you stayed up thinking you weren't enough. All of it will blur into nothing. What will matter is, did you love deeply? Were you present when it counted? Did you let yourself enjoy the little things? The sun through the window, the laugh you didn't hold back, the friend who needed 5 more minutes of your time. You keep waiting for life to feel perfect before you start living it. But life isn't a performance. It's not waiting for your permission to begin. It's happening right now, in the conversations you ignore, in the joy you delay, and in the moments you forget to notice. One day, someone will say your name for the last time in a way that makes them smile. You get one story, so make it worth remembering. And now, as 8th graders, we're heading into high school. A whole new level. It's going to push us, it's going to challenge us, but the good news is we're ready. Not because we know everything, but because we know how to keep going when we face adversity. And that's what really matters. Talent can only take you so far. What separates people is how hard they work when it's not easy, how they always show up and try, what their character is and what they do when no one is watching. That's the difference maker. To our parents and teachers, thank you for your time, your patience, and your belief in us, even when we made it difficult. I'd like to specifically thank my mom and dad for always supporting me, believing in me, and challenging me to be the very best version of myself. I'd also like to thank Mr. Calabria for assigning a colossal amount of homework, providing very difficult tests, and challenging me to be my very best, all while caring about me as a person, looking out for my well-being, and truly preparing me for high school and college mathematics. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Torres for always believing in me, holding me accountable, and teaching me all the ways to use the word juxtaposition. I would also like to give a special thanks to my history teacher, Mr. Babiar, for having such a passion for teaching, treating us all with respect, and making every day in class a new adventure. To my classmates, we've come a long way, and as we take this next step, let's not play it safe. Let's work hard, let's take risks, and let's do things that scare us a little, because that's how we grow. So here's to where we've been, and here's to where we're headed. We're not just moving on, we're leveling up. Congratulations, Fairmont Anaheim Hills, class of 2025. Thank you. I would like to welcome up my co-salutatorian, Maximus Koo, to the podium.
Good evening. My name is Maximus Koo, and I'm honored to be able to give this speech tonight. A journey is defined as an act of traveling from one place to another. I would like to add to this definition by including that it's also about the people you meet and the memories you make along the way. I started my educational journey at Fairmont in preschool at age 3. In elementary school, my classmates and I learned about the Fairmont Code, which values respect and integrity. Every Wednesday at Flag Salute, all elementary school students would join in reciting the Cougar Pledge, words that inspired myself and many others who worked diligently. Looking back on this, I realized that work ethic, making an effort, and helping others were being instilled in us, preparing us for our futures in middle school and beyond. In middle school, life became much busier. There's more homework, projects to complete, and tests to study for. During this time, many new opportunities were offered to us, such as numerous extracurriculars and electives. My classmates and I had to learn time management, know when to ask for help, and find balance. Fairmont encourages us to have different interests. I have friends who are great athletes, some who play instruments, and others like myself who enjoy math and science. Mr. Calabria helped me discover my passion for math. He challenged me when I needed it and encouraged me when I doubted myself. Mr. Babbiar made class engaging and found a way to balance work and fun in the classroom. My teachers helped me to navigate through middle school and encouraged me to work towards my goals. In the 3-year journey that my classmates and I have embarked on in middle school, we have all shared many memories with each other. There were travel weeks, such as Washington, D.C. and South Dakota, where we were all far from home and learned about our country's history. There are memories with my classmates of getting nervous before a spelling bee, rehearsing for the science fair, and practicing just one more problem before the math Olympiad. We were able to find success inside and outside of the classroom. As my classmates and I enter high school and our surroundings change, I hope that we will hold on to these memories as we continue our journey. I know that all of the values and lessons we have learned here will guide us. Thank you. And now, I would like to welcome our valedictorian, R. Vala, to the podium.
Good evening, proud families, exceptional teachers, and distinguished guests. It's an honor to stand before you all as the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2025. I think I speak for all of us when I say that today is a milestone filled with excitement, hope, and a little bit of nostalgia. Today, as we prepare to take one of the biggest steps of our lives and graduate middle school, I wanted to take a moment to discuss just how transformative this experience has truly been. Ever since that first day of 6th grade, we navigated and found our way through the various classrooms and students. I think I speak for all of us when I say that over the past few years, we've all forged new friendships, uncovered talents and abilities we never knew we had, and accomplished great success. Personally, an important lesson I've learned over the past few years is the power of passion and curiosity. Let me explain. Whether in debate, sports, art, science fairs, or other activities, I found that each of us has their own unique talents, interests, and abilities, all of which define us and make us who we are. Looking back on my own accomplishments, whether it was winning first place in the Orange County Science and Engineering Fair or receiving the Hopkins Gavel in debate, I realized that these achievements are not just the product of my own efforts alone, but rather stem from what sparks that persistence, curiosity, and passion, as well as the encouragement from those around me. When we truly love something and care about it, success is a natural byproduct that comes from chasing those goals. This brings me to a quote I've been reflecting on, one that I feel applies to all of us in this room. The unfortunate yet truly exciting thing about your life is that there's no core curriculum. The entire place is an elective. Personally, I feel like this is a powerful idea, one that sums up how middle school and life in general isn't one size fits all. We have the freedom to choose the path we take, the subjects we explore, and the passions we pursue. Our world is abundant with opportunities and possibilities, but it's up to us to choose what we invest in, what to learn, and what impact we want to leave behind. So, as we close this first chapter and move forward, I know that each of us possesses the potential to achieve great things and make a lasting impact on the world. Passion and curiosity give us the strength to make the impossible seem possible. And I encourage all of my fellow peers to never stop believing in themselves. This year, in my financial literacy elective with Mr. Calabria, I learned about various types of financial investments. But more than just stocks or Bitcoin, I firmly believe the greatest investment of all is in oneself. We should never stop learning, growing, and investing in what excites us. It is these qualities that have carried us so far in life and will continue to do so. Now that I've shared my philosophical thoughts and inspirational words, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge those who have made not only mine, but also the entire class of 2025's middle school experience so much more memorable. Today, I may stand here with the title of Valedictorian, but the real award goes out to all of those who molded me into the person I am today. First and foremost, nothing would have been possible without each and every one of my exceptional teachers here at Fairmont. More than just textbooks, they taught me curiosity and resilience, leaving a lifelong impact on me. I would also like to acknowledge all of my classmates and friends, each of whom made this journey exciting, eventful, and even more meaningful. Finally, the most deserving of all is my beloved family. To my grandparents, halfway across the world in India, whose calls and support were invaluable. To my parents, who were the pillars propelling me up, who never stopped believing in me. Their encouragement, support, and never-ending love reminds me of a quote from an Indian poet, who said, "Children are like arrows, and parents are like bows." My arrow flies, not because I'm special or gifted, but because my parents pulled the string for me. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my little brother Urihan, the person who cheers the loudest for me anywhere I go. In conclusion, I want to remind my peers that we have the strength to accomplish anything we set our mind to. After all, we did survive middle school. Go Cougars, and thank you. Mr. Jason Babier will now introduce the recipients of the Cougar Citizenship Award.
Where's Mr. Arias? What are the odds I choke up again this year? What's Vegas got me at? 20 for probably. Hi. Citizenship is something all the middle school teachers try to teach our students. We do it through our actions, through the way we communicate, and in my case, through teaching history. But what exactly is citizenship, and what does it mean to be a good citizen? In my classroom, we have discussed that displaying good citizenship means voting, volunteering, obeying laws and rules. Where's Yusuf? Okay. Just making sure, yeah, okay. Respecting authority and doing your part to make your community a better place. So while tonight we are recognizing two outstanding students this evening, it's my sincere hope that all of you will move forward in life and become a citizen in your community that makes the world truly a better place. Tonight we are celebrating two students who have displayed the traits of citizenship in outstanding fashion during their time at Fairmont, Anaheim Hills. Well, so far, pretty good. The first recipient always has a smile on her face. She is friendly and welcoming and to her peers and respectful towards adults. She shows up every day and does the little things that won't always get acknowledged, but they have a cumulative effect of making Fairmont a better place. Darn it. She is an excellent student who I actually made laugh 13.5 times this year, but no snorts. But more importantly, she's an even better person. Our first recipient of the Cougar Citizenship Award is Elizabeth Hiodo. The second recipient is a caring and diligent student. Wow, that's not embarrassing. He has spent his time at Anaheim Hills working to become the best student and the best person he could be. He is one of the most polite students I've ever taught. His kindness and quick smile have made Fairmont a better place, and I am grateful I got to be his teacher. With a win for nurture in the nature versus nurture debate, I am happy to announce the second recipient of the Cougar Citizenship Award is Michael Hiodo. Let's give them a round of applause. The Yodos will be signing their book, How to Raise Two Great Kids, after the ceremony. That's 1995, I think the book is going for. It is now my pleasure to introduce Natalie and Zaid. You're giving Zaid a microphone. Interesting. Okay. Who will give their reflections on life beyond the classroom?
Hello, everybody. During my time in school, I've had the chance to be involved in basketball, and it taught me something truly special. Being a part of the basketball team wasn't just about learning how to dribble a ball or shoot it. It was about learning how to show up and give it your all and keep on going. Uh-oh. Okay. Even when things got tough, through every game and every practice, I learned a valuable lesson. For discipline and focus. I learned that it means to commit for something bigger than yourself, to trust your team, and always strive to improve. There were times where we celebrated big wins, and sometimes to shake off tough losses. But no matter what, we always strive to improve. There were times, but no matter what, we always had each other's backs. More than anything, basketball taught me the importance of community. It helped me become a better person, form friendships, and this is something I'll always treasure. Basketball at Fairmont had always helped shape who I am today, and I am grateful for that. It had taught me lessons such as laughter and lifelong bonds that really showed me to become here today. Basketball here at Fairmont taught me something on the court and off the court. And it gave me confidence, resilience, and a team I'll never forget. I'd like to thank my team right over here.
I'm honored to speak about something that meant so much to me this year, our middle school debate team. I was one of our captains this year, and thanks to Mr. Hughes, we grew from people who could barely speak in front of our classes in 6th grade to a group of confident speakers. We competed in 5 tournaments this year, and we are one of the top placing schools at every single tournament. At the final championship tournament, we won not only 2 first-place school awards, but also had 4 of our 5 8th grade teams make it to the second day, which is the top 32 teams out of hundreds of teams. And of those 4 teams, 3 of them placed in the top 10. I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say debate taught me confidence, critical thinking, and the value of listening. And in our practices and tournaments, we had a lot of great memories. And as Mr. Hughes might say, you're laughing your way into last place. But I think the opposite. We laughed our way into first place. We were able to not only win first place awards, but build a wonderful community. As we move on to high school, let's carry the spirit of teamwork and respectfully questioning the world around us, wherever we go. Thank you. Erica Chang, Summer Hawk, and Amy Liu will now present the class gift.
It has been a tradition for the 8th grade class to leave behind a gift at promotion, something meaningful that reflects who we are and what we hope to pass on. This year, we wanted our gift to challenge future classes, not just to play, but to think. So we're giving a giant outdoor chess set for the East Side, where students can gather during lunch and recess to test their strategy and maybe their patience.
We hope that this gift brings fun, focus, and a few friendly rivalries to campus. Mr. Bechtel, will you please accept this gift on behalf of the class of 2025? Mr. Calabria, Mr. Bechtel, and Mr. Aguilar will now recognize the class of 2025.
is my true honor and privilege to stand before you tonight and recognize each of these students for having met the requirements for promotion from Fairmont School's Anaheim Hills campus. Tonight, we celebrate your accomplishments, your perseverance, and your readiness for the exciting journey ahead, high school. As you step into high school, I have a challenge for you. Don't just fulfill the requirements, but stretch yourself beyond them. Don't aim only for what is expected. Instead, reach for what is possible. Yes, you will need to jump through the hoops along the way, but one day, if you keep pushing, questioning, and growing, you'll be the one designing those hoops for others. Over the next 4 years, you'll experience both victories and setbacks. You'll discover new talents, form new friendships, and likely encounter a few obstacles along the way. That's okay. In fact, that's part of what makes high school so transformative. The success you will feel at your next graduation won't come just from finishing. It will come from how you grow through those successes and heartbreaks, how you rise after you stumble, and how you continue to pursue your goals with heart and determination. Take what you've learned here at Fairmont, your work ethic, your curiosity, your kindness, and apply it out there. Let your experience here be your compass as you navigate the steps of your journey. And never forget that you always have a community here cheering you on. And now, with pride and admiration, it is time to recognize each one of you, our promoting 8th grade students, as you move forward into high school, ready to take on the world.
Will the back row please rise? Simon Choi. Kira Zachary. Duncan J. Harrington. Bisher Hamzi. Alan Yu. Dennis Chen. Weston Bagley. Derek Heath. Chloe Toe. Audrey Sarah Jackson. Luke Butts. Zach bin Salahuddin. Jason Lee. Wilson Yang. Lucas Gao. Owen Ferris. Will the middle row please rise? Michael Hyodo. Maximus Koo. Roberto Diaz. Anna Shilin Zhang. Dahlia Tortok. Lily Lee. Ariana Buster Jacobs. Alexander Martin. Ariv Bala. Logan Gorham. Keon Falahian. Summer Hawk. Amy Liu. Jane Liu. Zaid Terbian. Ethan Lee.
When you shout, I know where to look.
Will the front row please rise? Amani Dodi. Erica Cheng. Ashlyn Tan. Lila Delaney Alvarez. Sin Yi Tu. Natalie Millick. Jack Grignon. Alex Grignon. Olivia Codaverdian. Camelia Falahian. Kyle Liren Wu. Elizabeth Hyodo. Yusuf Rezek. Olivia Sue. Isela Asher. Brian Lee. Will the front row please be seated? Please welcome Duncan Harrington to lead our students in the Fairmont Pledge.
To symbolize our unity and shared commitment to excellence, we asked grade 8 to join us in reciting the Cougar Pledge one last time. This pledge embodies the spirit of Fairmont, a spirit that will forever remain a part of you, and we hope will bolster and guide you in the moments where you need courage and resolve. So please, students, raise your right hand and repeat after me. As an awesome Fairmont student, I pledge to learn like a champion. I will do my very best, and I will do what is right. I will treat others the way I want to be treated. And I'll take personal responsibility for everything I say. I'll take personal responsibility for everything I do. It's cool to be smart. And I pledge to learn like a champion. Thank you. Thank you very much. Lila Alvarez will now recite a poem for us.
Hi. I'd like to wrap this ceremony up by reciting a poem by Robert Frost, Nothing Gold Can Stay. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down today, nothing gold can stay. Stay gold, class of 2025. I would now like to invite Mr. Bechtel back to the podium for closing remarks.
Thank you, Lila. It's wonderful to see students still memorizing things these days. So we've reached the end, and as we close this ceremony, I want to encourage each of you to take with you the values and experiences that have shaped your time at Fairmont, your effort, your empathy, and your resilience. These are your foundation, along with that Cougar Pledge, which I hope will go off in your head every once in a while. I'd also want you to remember what Bill Murray said. Whatever you do, always give 100%, unless you're donating blood. Ha? No, okay. I tried. You've worked hard, you've grown, and you've made us proud. Keep your humor close, your principles closer, and keep going, even when it gets weird. So, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, it is with great pride and joy that I present to you the Fairmont Anaheim Hills graduating class of 2025. Okay. Can I please ask the audience to stand and cheer on our students as they exit?
Another the turning point, the fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. But in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Cause saints and sinners are quite the same.
So thank you for coming, and congratulations to your students. Please join us out on the West Turf for the reception.